Nice job.
Yes. That was the continuous cleansing prayer.
She's all psyched up. I think you're right, Barb. Football teams should do this before they go out the matches.
They should, but they'll be too
That's right. That is right. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go on mute.
So now we will call this person. I don't know his name.
I called him Orange County Man when I wrote his name in the
All right.
Skype here. So I'm ready to call. Are you ready? And here we go. Calling.
And I'll take the lead. Be the one that says hello.
Alrighty. We could say we're here.
You can. I'm going to tell him
You
you're
can introduce others, yeah. You're joining the Worldwide Cure meeting.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Oh, wow.
71460944402 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording,
I will
you
leave
may
the
hang up
message
or press 1 for more
and
options.
introduce you. Hello there, Mr. Orange County Man. What you have here is Byard along with some friends on Skype. So the number that you saw there, you can't call that number back because it's the number that Skype generates. I don't exactly know why, but sorry I missed you because we're all raring to help you cure this, and you can do it. Now I got Greg here has cured sciatica, Franny has cured herpes, Barb has cured herpes, Alejandra's cured panic attacks, and you know me, so anyway, sorry I missed you. See you later.
Okay, we're gonna hang up from... And he is gone.
Well, today I bought 2 pots for Cure Cafe. And I know just where I want to put jade plants on the inside of the door. On either side.
That's a good idea.
Well, it just begs me saying this, but don't buy any more pots unless you were going to be selling pot. Okay, that's never mind. I'm sorry, it's just very simple. It's my childhood affliction. Coming out
That's
of
very
this
good.
Punishing.
I enjoyed it. So Alejandra, how have you been doing with the menopause thing?
Doing fine, thank you. Yeah, I guess I was a little bit stressed with that and anxiety, but I'm doing much better.
And what are
Plus
the things...
the weather in here in Melbourne doesn't help too much because it's been very hot, so...
Right.
Yeah, plus the hot flash is not funny at all.
What are the things...
Yeah, but...
What are the things that you remove to cure it?
Most I've been removing actually anxiety, stress, and I've been working in my hormones. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, that's about it.
All right.
Yeah,
So
but
let's see.
I've been doing it every time, every chance I can. I feel down, so I start working straight away. So every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes, that's it.
All right. I want you to test a couple of things. First thing is, can I cure menopausal symptoms?
Yes.
Will I need to use substances, herbs, vitamins, minerals, stuff like that?
I could know.
Okay.
I'll be taking minerals every day, so I guess maybe that's why I could know.
Are there some minerals that I've been taking that I get too much of?
Mm-hmm.
You get yes on that?
I could know.
Okay. Let's see. Does exercise help menopausal symptoms?
Yes, I could yes.
Okay. Is that because of increasing my oxygen intake?
I could yes.
Okay. So you want to do one thing to be very aware of all day is, see, when your metabolism lowers, your ability to absorb oxygen lowers. That's what metabolism is. And this is why you age and have pains and aches and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important when your energy seems to be dropping to either exercise or nap and then exercise.
Yes, I've been doing a lot actually in the last 2 weeks because I feel my energy is not really, it's kind of low, so.
Right.
But I'm getting much better and I've been drinking a lot of water and it's healthy, that's all.
So when you're tired, especially in the afternoon, it's good to nap, or you can nap anytime.
I don't usually nap because the thing I get tired because I wake up very early in the morning, around 6 in the morning, so.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I get so tired because I don't sleep well.
So nap throughout the day, and after every nap, exercise.
Okay.
Because when you nap, your ability to utilize oxygen drops.
Exactly, yes. Thank you.
Okay, now Tess, did I just cure something?
Because yes,
Oh, good.
I
Yeah.
was kind of stressed before, and I now feel much relaxed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the way you feel changed. Good.
Mhm.
Is there a difference in the way you are now?
Well, 100%, definitely. Yeah. Because now I smile. Before I used to cry every day. So yeah.
So right now, as opposed to like 10 minutes ago,
Oh, okay.
is there
Well, yeah. I feel with more energy.
feel more energy?
Yeah.
And test, am I more receptive?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you're doing great, and I feel really good doing this with you
Thank you.
because I'm getting a result, and I feel happy about that. And also, what I'm doing here is the outline. I'm just adapting it to you. The outline isn't just for new people; it's for everybody.
Yeah. It's nice.
So, is this real to you?
Of course.
What I mean by that is like the whole thing about being able to triumph over your menopausal symptoms. Is that real to you?
Yes.
Okay. So you mean you can do it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
is if I cure my panic attack, it's easy to cure this.
Right.
I have my moment when I feel, I don't know, I kind of, how can I explain, with the stress. And then sometimes I realize, okay, this must be the menopause, but yeah, it's easy for me to remove that. Sometimes I need someone to help me, like the other day I talked with Rosella, so she was a very good help.
Now I want you to tweet in detail about this so Ross sees what you're writing and so we all do, okay?
Yes, I do that day.
I'm going to go to the hub of the web college. And we're going to look for something. Let's see if there's... Give me a number from 1 to 12. Because that will be the skill we look in.
10.
Oh, hang on a second, it's him. Hi. Yeah, we can call you back in about 5 minutes, okay? Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what's the number between 1 and 12?
I thought 10.
Okay, skill 10 is unravel the pathological matrix. Does that sound like something you need to do?
I guess so. I think so.
Have you ever looked at skill 10 before?
No, I will check soon.
I want you to read my mind and psychically test the things I'm going to say. Okay?
I'm supposed to do that.
Okay. How about this one? Anything?
No, I don't hear anything.
This one?
You think too fast.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't get anything.
Nothing? Okay, let me try this, another one. This one?
No.
This one? Nothing?
No.
How about this?
Nothing at all.
How about this one?
No.
This one?
I'm very negative today.
So nothing. Maybe we should have everybody test for you. Okay? Greg, would you test with us?
Sure. Just blindly like that?
Now I'm just going to go through. I may not be doing the exact same ones anyway, but everybody see where you get something. Okay, how about this one?
I get yes.
Franny?
That's okay.
Fred, you got no.
Barb?
Yeah.
Did you get yes on that?
I tend to get yes on everything.
Franny, what'd you get?
Oh no!
Franny got no.
Okay, how
I
about
got no also.
Okay, how about this one?
No.
I got it now also.
Alejandra, did you get anything?
I got no.
How about this one?
No.
Yeah, no.
No. Nope.
How about this one?
No. Yes. I got
No.
yes.
Oh, Alejandra got yes?
Okay. Finally, I got yes.
All right.
No.
Okay, Alejandra,
I don't want this.
you tested for relationship non-accomplishments.
Okay.
It's a perception of an accomplishment that should be happening in your relationship. It's just about your life sometimes. So I want to recommend that you go into that skill and do that lesson, okay?
Okay, I will.
Relationship non-accomplishments, and also make sure you tweet about what we've done tonight already, and after you've done that, tweet about that as well, okay?
Okay.
All right. So now you can call our friend back.
Yeah.
All right, we're calling him.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. I have a Skype account. I just won't let me for some reason go on Skype and call you guys.
You want to go on Skype?
It's Skype right now. I have it on my phone. It just for some reason is not letting me call you on Skype.
I know, because
We're in a group call.
we're on a video call and you can't actually be on with a phone. It doesn't have a high enough level of Skype. So why don't we just talk on the phone? How about that?
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's start you out by doing this, okay?
First of all, what's your name? I'm Greg, by the way, and it's Byron.
I'm Scott. Nice to meet you guys.
Scott.
There's nothing about getting the person's name in the outline.
Oh, all right.
So just focus on the outline and see if you can keep me sticking to that. Okay, so Scott, it's good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I
And
read up on your things. You've been cured since 1993, and I'm curious on how you did it and what are the signs and factors of improving.
how many of the movies have you watched?
I've watched 3 of them, but I don't understand what the whole finger twitching thing was. That if it doesn't twitch at all, does that mean you have the virus, or does that mean you do not have the virus?
Okay, let's just start, okay?
Okay.
So I want you're going to look for the finger twitch and ask a question, and the question is, can I cure things?
Okay. My finger's not twitching.
Okay, have you ever had signal?
Have I ever had signal? I haven't done it since I originally got diagnosed with it, so I can't tell you if I've never had signal. It's not moving or anything like that.
I mean, in your life, have you ever gotten the finger twitch when you ask a question? Or, I mean, have you tried doing this before?
No, I have not. That's kind of what makes it difficult.
Okay. So now, just try it again. Can I cure things? And really ask the question and see if you get a signal. Really try to get a yes on this, whatever that means to you.
I have a little bit of signal. Just ask myself if I can get cured, or if I can cure myself. I have a little bit of finger twitching.
Okay, so that's your signal, because all it ever is a little finger twitch.
Yeah, it's a tiny little thing. It's barely even noticeable.
Well, but it is there.
Yeah,
That's good
it's
enough.
barely moving yet.
All right.
So just try to help.
A1. Good. Okay, test, can I kill a virus?
Yeah, I asked asked myself if I could feel the virus starting to twitch a little more.
Oh, good. So,
So I,
all right, that's great. Now, do you feel any different right now?
no, no, I do not.
No difference in the slightest difference in like how you're anything emotional or spiritual, any difference at all, any feeling change?
Yeah, no, I'm asking myself more questions, like, about, like, health and everything like that, and getting finger twitching, so it's just kind of like one of those ask yourself things.
So you're getting more signals.
Yeah, I'm actually now starting to get more signals that I'm asking myself these questions. Yeah.
So that's a difference. That's good.
Yeah, so I was like, curious about that, and also, like, where do I start as far as, like, where am I first at securing this virus? Yeah, because this is, from what I was told, and everything like that, for the rest of your life. I'm on antivirals right now.
That's what we're doing here. You're finding out where to start, okay?
Can I make a suggestion? Can I make a suggestion?
No! Karen, no! Karen!
you're
Karen!
ahead.
Karen, no! Don't make a suggestion, okay?
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, so what are some of the questions you asked and got signals on?
I asked myself, can I be cured from the virus? And I got a little bit of twitching. I asked myself, do I have genital herpes? And I got a lot of twitching.
Uh-huh.
I asked myself, like, will I be in good health? If I make some changes in my life, I do, honestly, I'm not, like, a stable person, blah, blah, I got it. I mean, I used to be I was a smoker, I was abusing marijuana, so, I mean, I also, I'm trying to find ways to, if I cure myself, like, health-wise, and try to think positive when I cure my, would anything change in my life and health-wise and everything like that. I got a lot of finger twitching with that, so, I mean, it's definitely.
Well, good. That's great. Okay, now I want you to see if you get a signal on this. Ask, have I cured anything since I started doing this?
Okay. A minimal amount of finger movement.
So you've cured some little thing. And also ask, have I discovered or realized something since I started doing this?
Alright. Yeah, I'm getting like a lot of up and down.
Okay, so you got a lot on that, right?
Yeah.
So it seems like you get very good signals because your signals change in strength. So they are telling you gradations, not just yes or no, but also big yes or, small yes, so I think you're doing really terrific with your signals, actually.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you can orient yourself with them.
Okay, and not to tell like, not to come off as mean or anything, like, how does this efficiently help me with curing my herpes?
Why, that's a great question. So let's move on to get into that.
Okay.
Can you see the computer?
Get to the computer right now. Yeah, I'm at a computer right now.
Okay.
I can see the computer.
Now I want you to go to the home page of curedrive.org.
Okay. Well. Okay, CureDrive page. Yeah, actually, okay, welcome to CureDrive.org. Yeah, I watched a lot, I watched like a bit of your, first video on the top left.
Yeah.
In sharing it, and I heard a lot of great stories, but I mean, I honestly have I have kind of a terrible memory I always had, So I kind of like sometimes forget to remember. I sometimes can't remember certain things, but I can. I have ADHD. I suffer through that.
Well, that's why we have a web college, because people have bad memories. So that
Okay.
it's a college, so everything's written down for you. You can always go back to it.
Okay.
Now, I just want you to know that you're lighting up my life by doing this. I'm really enjoying watching you blossom into somebody who cures things. It's amazing.
Okay. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I want you to test. I have something else I want you to test. Well, but before you test it, I just want to get your opinion. Is this real? Like when you a minute ago you got a test that you cured a little something. Was that a real little something, or was it your imagination?
It was like, I always like to be straightforward with myself, even if it's like, negative or positive. But I did, like I said, I got some movement when I said I cured something before. I'm doing it right now, and I'm getting like some twitching. Yeah.
So is that real, or is it just you believing it or something?
I think it's. I honestly believe it's both. To be honest with you.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with you believing or whatever you want, but I'm just asking, is it real? Is it is it an objective fact in reality that you cured something?
Yeah, I'm starting to watch something about it. Born, when I was little, I was originally diagnosed with deaf. I got injected with something that swelled up my ear canals, was forcing me deaf, and I ended up curing that. So that could be something.
Really?
Yeah, when I was a little infant, I guess I was born deaf because I was diagnosed autistic.
Wow.
Ended up being a misdiagnosed. So they injected me with something that I had an allergic reaction to that swelled up my ear canals.
Wow.
So when I was a little baby, 3 years of my life, I was deaf. So I've been through quite a bit. This was me being diagnosed with herpes was the most, when I was told by a doctor at Planned Parenthood, that was honestly the most depressing news I've ever received in my life. And my first thought was gosh, I'm never going to get married now. My chance of dating, my chance of getting married just rapidly went down by a big percentage.
Well, are you depressed now?
No, I got diagnosed earlier this month.
Well, let me ask you, has your feeling about yourself changed since we've been doing this testing?
I feel a little bit better because I'm hopeful. I believe. I'm also, a believer in trying to, I'm a huge believer, particularly hearing your story, reading up on, hearing about other stories, on seeing comments, on YouTube and everything like that. So I mean,
so there is a difference.
I feel like there's a lot of hope.
There is a difference. You do feel a difference in how you are.
I do feel a difference. Yeah, I do feel a difference. I mean, like I said, in the beginning of November, I felt very depressed at first because I thought, like I said, the doctors every doctor in the country is going to tell you, oh, there's no cure, because they want to keep. I currently, like I said, I'm on a cyclovir, and I don't know if that's really even helping me or not. Those are the typical antivirals they give everyone. And I honestly don't feel different. So I was like, this thing's going to probably grow. It's going to get worse. I did a lot of things ran through my mind, but
Greg, would you stop grimacing into the camera, please?
Okay.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Thanks. Greg is making a really ugly face.
Ugly face.
Anyway.
What were you saying?
Scott, I want you to test, is the cyclovir bad for me?
Okay. That's, do the unit. Did you take to that or look it up? Okay, let me see. This is,
No, I want you to test and see if you get a signal on this question. Is a cyclovir bad for me? Meaning you.
I'm getting a tiny little bit of twitching. Very tiny little amount.
Okay. Can a cyclovir cause the herpes to get worse?
Okay, yes, okay. I'm not getting any movement on that.
Okay. All right. Let's go on with, just so you know, I don't know if you already knew this, but this is a cult. It's a religion. Did you know that?
I did not at all, no.
Yeah. Cults are religions that have very few members.
Okay.
So God does the curing.
God has to cure it. Okay.
Well, no, actually, what's been happening, like, you know how you tested you cured something a little while ago?
Yeah.
Well, actually, God did that for you.
Wow. God did that. I believe you, actually, yeah. 'Cause I mean, right around death, my mom told me she prayed and prayed and prayed when, I was diagnosed with death. When I had the allergic flu shot, not flu shot, the allergic injection I had when I was a little baby. So, I mean, I'm hoping, but I guess my mom told me she prayed and prayed and prayed for me, so.
Sounds like she did something good for you there.
I'm sorry?
I said it sounds like she did something good for you there.
She did.
Now, look at that homepage of curedrive.org and you see there's a movie about herpes on the right, and right under that is our Twitter feed. You see the Twitter feed there?
Yeah.
Okay, those are the people who cure things. So, what you need is some friends who cure things besides you.
Uh-huh.
So, click follow on the Twitter feed, okay?
I don't have a Twitter.
Oh, you have no Twitter account? Well, you'd have to do that later then. All right.
Yeah, I'll make one though, and I'll definitely read up on it. I'm definitely interested to read up on more on how people cure things and how people go and things. I mean, like I said, I only have general herpes. Of course, there's much bigger deals like HIV and cancer, but I don't want to be. I want to get this figured out more. It's. I feel like it's going to affect my life if I don't do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Now, you already tested that you're able to cure it, remember?
Yeah, I did. I tested it. I got a little bit of movement. So I did a little bit of hope for me to realize that maybe, I can beat these things. I've been trying to be a lot more positive. I mean, when I first found out, like the first week or two, when I found out I was diagnosed with it, I was really depressed. I've been trying to be more.
Scott, let me tell you what the cult aims to do, okay?
Okay.
We aim to cause everybody to know that they can do what you know you can do now.
Okay.
Remember, like how people used to believe the world was flat?
Yeah, and people used to think it was like all sorts of different shapes.
That's right. And now everybody knows what the shape of the world is, right?
Right.
Well, someday, everybody's going to know that they can cure things. I cured my herpes 20 years ago.
Right, and that's a big deal, congratulations on that.
Now, do you see any things that you can do to help us achieve this end?
Is there anything to help you achieve this end?
To help us achieve the end of everybody knowing they can cure things.
Yeah.
Like, what can you do?
Like, what can I do?
Yeah.
I can tell people, like listen, like ask yourself these questions and see if you get a finger twitching, a signal out of your finger out of it, if you can do certain things or if you can't do certain things, with your health.
That's very good. You can absolutely do that. And are you my Facebook friend?
No, I am not. I can definitely fix that right now.
Because I have this outline. It's a note in my Facebook account, and you can literally work right from this outline and do this with people. It's fine to do that.
Okay, I'm adding you right now.
Okay.
But I mean also though, I don't want people going on my page and seeing that I have these friends that look at the profile and see like I don't know how to fix that where I can block my friends. Like, 'cause I don't want them, like I said, not a lot of people know that I have genital herpes. I'm still kind of embarrassed. I'm embarrassed of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you want people to know that they can cure it, you're going to have to tell them that you are.
Right.
Otherwise you can't help.
Yeah, that's what I'm also discover with people, if I have somebody who's got a certain health issue or whatever, I'll be like, ask yourself, can you cure yourself? Put your arm out and just ask yourself this question, can you cure, can you heal yourself? Can you, do certain things? Can you cure the virus? So I am extremely helpful.
Okay, now, also, by the way, Scott, the best way to learn something is to teach it.
Okay.
Did you ever hear that before?
I have heard that before, because I'm honestly like, when I was, for example, growing up playing, like sport games or whatever, nothing, like being physically active, playing sports or whatever, like trying to learn a new sport that we're playing at the time, whatever. And if I think I got like a little bit of clue, like a little kind of a clue, I'll be like, okay, like if someone's like, oh, how do we do this, blah, 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 like, I think you do this or whatever, then it starts adding up in my head, making sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense too? Yeah, like you get out of your swing, it's kind of like making more and more sense to you. You're like, yeah, that's how you do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, that is actually, wow, I didn't ever realize that, no.
So, see, I don't want you to get the wrong idea because you don't know how to cure your herpes yet.
I agree with you 100%. I don't know how to.
What you're doing, you've assimilated the ability that you need to cure it. Now you have to learn how to apply this ability. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you see where up at the if you go up at the top of the homepage of curedrive.org and
Okay, hold on. Okay, now. Alright, okay. Where do I go now?
well, you see where it says get a kit?
Get a kit. I'm on the homepage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, right there. Right side. Okay, pass. I clicked on it. There's a 20-minute video. I've never clicked on this video.
Do you see, where are you?
Yeah. I'm on, okay, I just clicked the kit video, and now there's a bunch of PayPal things, your kit, hack your kit, $1 password, no kit.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so you choose one of those options and get yourself a password for the web college. And then you start with skill 1, kill viruses. If I had this, like if we were in person, I would show you this page. But since we're not, I'll just tell you. Let's see here. This is probably a good place for you to start. Okay. Skill one is cure physical diseases, and the first application is remove viruses. And for example, let's see, the first lesson in here. This is about herpes.
Okay, I'm still on that. Like I said, I don't know if pass yet. I'm on the skip through clues. Where do I go from here?
Well, you'd have to sign up, and then you could go to the hub. See, the hub, you can't get to the hub without a password, but don't worry. I'm on the hub right now, so I'll just do the lesson with you, okay?
Okay.
So you don't have to sign up, and I'll just do this with you. Now, in what month did you contract your herpes?
When I contracted, I contracted it like 2 years ago with my ex-girlfriend passed me the virus. And there, like I said, there was like, 1 or 2 little things, so I never really took a deep look into it. And then, like I shaved and all of a sudden like a bigger cluster showed up and, those 2 spots also were there too. So like, it just randomly out of nowhere like got bigger.
So
I got it when I was like 19. I'd say like in the month of November.
Okay, so you contracted it in November, and you got an outbreak. And have you had times where you had no outbreaks?
Yeah, I went through. I went through like I think I had like some of those like every like 2 or 3 months.
Okay, so your time cycle was every 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, and it recently just like last November got bigger and it still hasn't gone away.
Okay, and how long ago did that? When did you say that you got that?
When I had like the original small mild case.
When you said that it hasn't gone away yet, when did you get this outbreak?
This outbreak happened, I think around November 3rd or 4th.
And it's still not gone.
It's like I said, I'm on the cycle of work. It's like starting to go away. It's just blistering over and scabbing over and all that other fun stuff. So it's just doing that right now. It's basically almost done. Like I'd say, like probably by the end of this week, it should be like without a doubt. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. But yeah, it's been this long as long. It's never had to last as long. They do pop, but like I said, they do blister over and then scab over. So that I know for a fact it is herpes. Well,
okay. Just now say, all my bodies are free of herpes.
So all my bodies are free of herpes? No movement.
Just keep going until you get a movement. Just like...
Keep asking?
Yeah, just intend for all your bodies to be free of herpes.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't hear the beginning of your question. Repeat the question one more time.
All my bodies are free of herpes.
All my bodies are free of herpes, okay. No movement.
Okay, I'm now killing all herpes in all my bodies.
Very little movement.
But movement.
Yes, there is movement. It is very tiny, but there is movement.
Okay. And did you keep doing that till the movement stopped?
No, I just did it until the movement. I just did it when the movement started.
All right. So keep going. I'm now killing all herpes in all my bodies, and keep doing that until the movement exhausts itself.
All right. Movement. Yeah, it just stopped now.
Okay. Now all my bodies are free of herpes.
Alright. It just stopped now.
Okay, good. Now, I'm going to say names of bodies, and you tell me if you get a signal. And what you're doing is, you're testing, do I have herpes in my gravitational body? So test and see if you get a signal on that. Do I have herpes in my gravitational body?
No signal.
Do I have herpes in my spiral body?
Okay. No movement.
Okay. Well, that looks promising. I'll tell you what. You get yourself a password to the web college and call me back, and then we'll take this further. There are another 10 bodies for you to check, but right now it's 10:15, and we have some prayers to say before we stop at 10:30, so this is all we have time to do right now. But you get the idea. This is how you cure your herpes. You understand?
Yes, I definitely get what you're saying. You just look for signal, and the signal will eventually, over time, your signal will grow stronger and stronger, so the virus has left your body.
Well, actually the way it works is there are just a lot more things for you to cure that are contributing factors in lowering your immune system.
I can name a couple things that are absolutely lowering my immune system right now.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. So what you're going to discover is that you're able to cure all of these things. That's how come I haven't had any herpes for 20 years, because I cured everything that was contributing to it.
Wow, honestly, that's really inspiring, because I thought, like I said, like, hearing from someone who's had it and, beat the virus, and then it just gives me hope and gives everyone else that has this unfortunate virus hope that they can beat it.
Well, I will help you, and also the people in that Twitter feed will stick with you. And as long as you're open to curing it and pulling your own weight, we will do it with you. How about that?
That sounds perfect. Thank you so much.
Now, do you want to stay on for the prayers, or do you need to go?
Let me stay out for prayers.
All right. So what we're doing is we say a sentence and then we get a signal, meaning that we've done the thing in the sentence. And so we say yes when we've done it, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to go to the gravitational strengthening prayer. Now, Barb, can you do that one?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So the purpose of doing this is to attract chi, and the chi will then perform many actions of its own. When you do these actions, do them for your family and your soulmates too. Okay, when I get my signal, I accept God's wisdom.
Yes.
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 I attract grace.
Yes.
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 I attract pride and guidance.
Yes.
Yes.
I attract knowingness and wisdom.
Yes.
Yes.
I attract the experiences I need so I can learn.
You got to start that one again. It broke up.
Did you lose me?
Yeah, we lost
Am I
you.
gone?
We lost you there. Start that one again.
Oh. I attract the experiences I need so I can learn what I need to learn to do God's work.
Yes.
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 I've installed discrimination between people that win and ones that don't. And I've installed a reflex to drop the ones that win, even when I'm a beginner with them.
Drop the ones that don't win.
Yes.
Yes. First one win, rather. Yes. Even when I'm
Yes.
with them with that. Hold on. I've installed discrimination between activities and locations that win and ones that don't.
Yes.
Yes.
And I've installed a reflex to drop the ones that don't win, even when I'm succeeding with them, and install a reflex to do the ones that do win, even when I'm a beginner at them.
Yes.
Yes.
Is there a new friend signal there? I forgot to get your,
Scott.
Yes.
is he still on? Scott, or how are you doing? Getting any
Hello?
signals on any of these?
I can barely hear
You
you
getting any
guys.
signals on any of these? Okay.
Yes.
We'll just keep going.
I am.
You good?
Can you guys hear me?
Okay, just,
Yes,
Yeah,
we hear you.
yeah.
We hear you, Scott.
Fox,
Okay.
she's on her phone.
okay, I'll go with it. I'm installing the reflex to dwell on solutions.
Yes.
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 I fulfill the hopes of my parents and ancestors.
Yes.
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 I'm merging my results bodies with parents and ancestors. Choose 6.
Yes.
Merging my results bodies.
Yes.
Yes.
It is difficult to get some of the words, Barb. Is there any way?
You know what, Greg? Maybe you should read it because.
I should take over, I think.
Yeah, Greg's gonna take over.
For Scott's sake, too, he was having a hard time. So I'm Greg.
Yeah, I'm breaking up with you guys. Could I'm gonna take off. I can everything's going in and out. I'll call you guys. I will just try to get back to you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
We can hook you up on the phone right now if you'd rather.
Can you hear Greg? Why don't you sit down with Greg?
It's up to you.
Hello?
Yeah. Okay, you're going. Unless you want, if you want, we can call you. No, you're on the phone. Fine. I'm sorry. Okay, it's up to you. You can go if you need to or you want to.
Scott, can you hear me
I'll take
okay?
over and I'll try to be more distinct so you could bear with us if you want. So this last one is, I'm merging my results bodies with parents and ancestors. And you choose who that is. Do at least 6. I'm merging my results bodies with parents and ancestors. Don't really have to know what, exactly what that is.
Yes.
Yes.
And now I'm removing and installing the right factors.
Yes.
Now for,
Yes.
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 yeah. I'm doing these prayers for my family, loved ones, and soulmates, as well as for myself.
Yes.
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 I attract money and other wealth.
Yes.
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 I attract tools to fulfill my mission.
Yes.
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 I attract technologies to fulfill my mission.
Yes.
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 I attract respect.
Yes.
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 I attract cures.
Yes.
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 I attract fame.
Yes.
Yes. I attract health, wellness, and longevity. Yes.
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 I attract remedies and antidotes to dysfunction.
Yes.
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 Yes. I attract faith.
Yes.
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 I attract gratitude.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I attract fun.
Yes.
Yes. I love, and name a person, unconditionally.
Yes.
Yes, I've got a bunch of people there. That one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I attract the love of my life.
Yes.
Yes.
I let in love and nurturing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I attract my children and students.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I attract astute, committed immuners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I attract powerful, benevolent allies.
Yes.
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 Yes. I attract people who appreciate and support me and my mission.
Yes.
Yes. I attract people who will connect with me. I attract people who will connect me to the people I need to talk to.
Yes.
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 I attract, and then you name some people. I attract, name someone. Name someone else.
I'm attracting the Pope right now.
I'm attracting Andrew Leal and Marion Williamson and Deepak Chopra.
I think the Pope's better than Deepak Chopra.
Oh, yeah.
I do too, but I couldn't get that high on the ladder there.
I'm hooking a whale here. He's on the line. He's coming. Closer.
Jeff Bezos, he's sending out a clone of one of those drones for me. I attract forgiveness.
Yes.
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 In the last 5 minutes, I become a bigger person.
Yes.
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 Yes. And for speedy growth, you say this every 5 minutes or so. I attract worldwide awareness and use of immunics.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm leaving behind everything that slows me down.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 I want nothing.
Yes.
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 I've done enough immunics on myself today to create a critical mass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And if you didn't get a signal, bring yourself there now. that concludes that prayer, the gravitational strengthening prayer.
Thank you.
Right.
Scott, are you okay to stay or do you need to go?
I have to take off right now, actually.
All right.
Well,
Thank you so much for everything.
it's been good being with you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, take care.
All right, you too.
Okay, now we'll do the noosphere prayer.
Okay, should I continue on here?
Yeah, let's do the noosphere prayer.
Okay. I'm raising the noosphere to the 27th dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I am removing all pathologies from the noosphere.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm adjusting the particle indexes of the noosphere so that they are in balance and at full strength.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm adjusting the meridians of the noosphere to create a free and balanced energy flow.
Yes.
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 I'm adjusting the chakras of the noosphere to be at full function.
Yes.
Yes. All the bodies of the noosphere are at full function.
Yes.
Yes.
The noosphere is unswitched and headed in God's direction.
Yes.
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 I am removing all impressions from the karmic body of the noosphere.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm removing terrorism from the gravitational and spiral bodies of the noosphere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm removing the tendency to use biological weapons from the gravitational and spiral bodies of the noosphere.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm merging my higher bodies with others who understand what we're doing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm removing any predisposition in the noosphere toward disease.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All the bodies of the noosphere are one rainbow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm now asking the forgiveness of everyone I've ever harmed or will harm by not making Munix available to them faster.
Yeah.
Yes.
They've heard me or received my request in their results bodies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. They have forgiven me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Doing this helps them discover Munix for themselves without me needing to be better in order to give it to them. The end of the noosphere prayer.
Wow. Well, what I'd like to hear what people's impressions were of the outline being run before.
I thought it was very good. I like that you gave, I follow along, you're including everything in it while listening to him and really getting what was needed there to say it. You know, it's like it was not just doing the outline, it was really being with him in a very big sense.
Okay. Barb, do you have anything to say?
I agree with that. That was very good. He was a big example. And very loved the way he kept reminding him that he didn't cure it yet. I think I've gotten, over superficial with people. He was told that he had a skill that he could use to cure it. I made that mistake before.
Right, okay. Alejandra, what do you have to say?
I think it was really great actually, because they helped me a lot to refresh my memory. So it's kind of nice to hear somebody, not me or kind of play that was for real. So it was wonderful.
Thank you. And Karen, what about you?
I think the outline is brilliantly condensed to lead and instruct without imposing on the individual's experience. And I think it's odd even that it does that so well.
Uh-huh. And Franny, what about you?
What?
She was sort of dozing off. How was it doing the outline tonight? When Barb was doing the outline?
Good.
Yeah?
Most of it sounded good.
It's universal. I mean, you really got it to be universal and individual at the same time. And it's very intimate without being specific to anyone. It's just
It didn't seem mechanical, it seemed kind of fluid.
Uh-huh. Well, maybe I'm getting better with maybe.
So it's fluid, not mechanical.
Maybe I'm getting better at running it since I've been doing it like almost every day with various people.
Well, you were very generous with him, and I see how valuable that is to be patient when someone is experiencing this for the first time. Really, really patient.
Uh-huh.
And then guiding them with another question that really doesn't discount their experience, but actually takes them back to it.
Mm-hmm.
And you were really you were particularly good at that, and gentle tonight. I thought with him. But solid. Like, you can do this. And you never said that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it was what you were just saying there. I like how you said that about, like you weren't negating his experience. He had an experience, but he had an experience, and he was on the way or part of having the full experience of actually testing. So you just allow him to have the experience and would test something else, and so it was not agreeing with anything that might have sounded like a no, or
Right.
I'm stopping,
Right.
or I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
So everything was yes. You just keep going, just doing the outline.
But you kept getting it back to him and having him have an experience, which is how Barb does it. That's what I like about the way Barb does it. Barb's really good at that.
Mm-hmm. She
He
is.
just keeps giving the power back to the person without saying that. I don't think I've ever heard her say, "You can do this." She keeps giving them the opportunity to experience it.
It's a matter, I think it's a combination of giving the person their power and also giving them a perspective on where they are, so that they're not like, because when you give them their power, it can feel as though they're not like they've cured it and they have nothing more to do. That they don't know like what's going on, so that can be the way they feel. And so they have to be told, like, you don't know how to do this yet, and things like that. They need that perspective.
There's something else that you and Barb do, obviously, because you've been doing it for so long, is that if you source it, it's not like trying to get somebody to do something. You're like so solid that this can happen for you, the one over there, that there's no not getting it. And you and Barb are like that.
Right.
It's just a matter of a moment or two. And that's what I see. Like, just infallible. You know that it's infallible, and people get that.
Right.
Even though they may be fumbling with it, or you are like authority, but you don't say it. You just are it. Like, this can happen for you, but it's not a how-to thing. It's like you are in that place that allows for someone else to get there.
Right.
Oh, that's impeccable, and I don't trust that in myself, which is probably why I don't do it more often with more people. I know the power of this work. It's just that you and Barb are just like the staff or something.
You wouldn't see it if you couldn't do it, Karen. No,
What?
I said you wouldn't be able to see that enough if you couldn't do it yourself. So you
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I want people, I think I want, and this is, I'm going to reveal this, is I want people not to fail. Because, and that must have something to do with me, but, really I want them to get this. Like you said, Buyer, this is a handful of people who say this shall be, that you can and will cure the conditions in yourself. And that there isn't a cell in my body that doesn't believe it or know it. Mm-hmm. But I don't do what you two do. So I looked at tonight as how can I, what's the obstruction and for me, and it has nothing to do with training. It has to do with being, and also what is my commitment and what is my hesitation. What is it? So, because the outline's very clear, the tools are very clear, everything's really clear.
Right. Well, when I was doing it, it occurred to me that how much more facile this would be if we were at a cafe doing this, because we would have
Well, like for instance, down the street, the co-op allows you here in Santa Fe to do any kind of anything. All you have to do is take the space, tell them you're doing it, and put an easel out. You can put a billboard out in front of the building, and you can operate in 2 different areas with anywhere from 4 tables to, I think they have something with 8. And
wow.
Yeah.
So actually, you could just create a cure cafe at the co-op.
Yep. And it would be totally in alignment with what they are about.
Sure. And you know, if we had been at a cafe, he and I, you know, I could have just assigned another person to sit with him while he signed up for the web college and continue showing him lessons after he did and so on. And also, he would have been there in the space, so it wouldn't have been as easy for him to just disengage and walk away.
And you could also have a monitor so that people could actually get on once they get their password. You have people, tell them to bring their computers, and one boom, 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 everybody's like sitting there doing it, and you can walk around and help them, again, do this themselves.
Because he's
very, web college.
Scott is very shaky, and we may never see him again. You know, I mean, that's the feeling I get, is that, you know, he's on a psychover, he's seeing the doctor, he's doing all these things, he's casting
well, he wants the results so that his life can go on, and you have to have patience.
So we may not be seeing any more of Scott in the future. And, you know, if we had a cafe, even if he just balked and said, no, maybe I'll just wait to see about signing up for the web college, you know, the cafe would be there. He could, you know, come back in a month when the other stuff doesn't work. But with a connection like this, the connection is just too tenuous. It's not real enough. That's why we don't see these people. Like, we have all these successes with people, you know, that's what I was finding out, is that, you know, it used to be people would tell me they taught their friend a test and we never hear from the friend, and I'd think, well, maybe if we did more things with people, but that didn't work either. You know, like we...
Well, it's kind of like why exercise doesn't work for weight loss.
Right.
You know, people sign up for gyms and they spend thousands of dollars and they never go.
Right, that's
because
right.
they're still left to their own devices, which is, there's not a lot of hope when you're left to your own level of commitment to change something that already exists.
We've run over time by 4 minutes. Thank you all. This has been a wonderful meeting, and I think all the better because we did something active, you know, and powerful instead of just praying. And let's see if we can do some more of this, okay, guys?
Yeah. Thank you, Byers, for all your work.
And yes, and thank you, Karen. And Greg, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
This is the Cure Drive Cult homepage. You can see we tally our cures. That's the tally there, 132,000. You report your cures here, right here. That's the link to report your cure. Okay, this is the movie that people start with generally. And there's a lot of people actually curing things on camera in this movie and demonstrating exactly how to do it. It's 4.5 hours. So you would be able to probably understand and know what these people are doing by watching this. We are a cult because we're all over the world. Maybe one person in a town, just one little guy who cures things in a whole town full of people who don't, whose spouse thinks she's crazy because she's curing things and he doesn't. She doesn't get sick and he's down with the flu for 5 days and he still thinks she's crazy. We've had spouses die. So this person is demonstrating curing herpes in this movie, the one you're watching right there. And it goes on like that. Now, these are the people here. You see this black area here? This is our Twitter feed. These are the people you want to talk to. And what you do, see, it says follow Cure Drive. And that's what you do. You click on that, and then you pick somebody. Anybody in here will be happy to help you. So you write to people that you see in here. And there's all these people all talking about what they're curing. So that's what you do. You pick somebody that, that seems like a kindred spirit, presumably, and you write to them. See that picture of the cat there? That's Rosella. She's one of the people whose spouse died. He was a very great guy. He just thought it was nuts. Never did it. Died of cancer. Not too long ago, about 2 months ago. So anyway, you just, you write to somebody and, tell them what you, are trying to do. People are always asking about negative medical tests. Here, let me show you. This is a voicemail message. You should probably, if you're interested in getting a negative medical test on, let's say, herpes. She got negative medical tests and both kinds of herpes. And she left me this message when she got her letter from the, hospital, I guess. She was in New Zealand. So her tests are free. Now, of course, there's an enormous website behind this homepage. I guess you're probably guessing, right? And if you see these movies, these are all people demonstrating curing various diseases. These people chose to contribute their cures to your effort to cure yourself. There are around, I guess, over 800 movies, and some of them are linked to this page. So if you click on any one of these pictures, it will go to a movie, and that movie will start playing. So join the cult. Your friends will be worried about you. You're in a cult, they'll be worried. You have the crazy idea that you can cure medically incurable diseases. They're going to be very concerned. Especially if you're battling cancer. Your friends will be worried, and that's a good thing. You will cure things. And that is also a very good thing. You will begin curing things the moment you join, because that's how you join. You cure something. When you cure something, you're in the cult. If you want to get out of the cult, just stop curing things, and you won't be in the cult anymore. Easy to exit. Your easy exit strategy. And who knows? You may even cure the medically incurable disease that you came in here to cure. A lot of us did. That's me there in the movie holding forth on how to cure things. I'm on the cure team. That's what I did. I cured a medically incurable disease. Two of them, actually. So I cured 2 kinds of herpes. It was about 4 months after I started doing this that I actually discovered, I'm the person who discovered that you could cure physical diseases. July 1993, my 20th anniversary just passed. I haven't had an outbreak of herpes for 20 years, and before that, I was having outbreaks for 28 years. I got herpes in 1965. The end of the year. 28 years of outbreaks followed by 20 years of no outbreaks. That's how bad it can be and how good it can be, if you let it be good. So, take the courageous step that almost everyone you know will advise you not to take. Join the cult. When you're in the cult, your friends will get sick and you will get well. Your friends will give sympathy and you will give cure. And you'll know that you don't even need to take a vitamin pill to cure something. You can just cure it with nothing. Just with you. What can you contribute? What will your contribution be? This woman is curing a flu right on camera. She came in with full symptoms and they were all gone in 15 minutes. You can see it happen. Flu is an incurable viral-based disease. It's medically incurable. She cures it right in front of you. We eagerly await your contribution. And here they are, eagerly awaiting your contribution. And anything that you say to any of these people will probably be a contribution of some kind.